Yo. Yeah, just 2 games. I'm ready. Sometimes I just want the music playing. I'm just setting things up. Get this. Hello, hello. Okay, let me put this here. Nice, Mr. A-Dub. Yeah. Obviously, it's going to be a short stream tonight because not a lot. I was going to play some Iron Man after, but I got to wake up early tomorrow. So we're going to watch this. Not call it a night. How you doing, Kevin? Good morning. Good morning, my friend. I'll watch Envy versus Leo first. My man, you have a knack for coming through when hey, no worries. Hello, hello, hello. Only good vibes. Thought we were gonna watch different semis. Oh, for SPL? Yeah. I'll probably watch finals though. Hopefully not for that much longer, Cosmo. Because I do plan on getting back on it this year. Most likely after the subathon, I want to say. But still working things out. Deciding. Especially because they reset the server. Thank you, Berserker. Alright. Normally I wait for a little bit more people to show up, but let's watch. Let's start. So we got Envy versus Leo. Leo has not uploaded in 3 weeks. Hopefully he can start uploading soon. If not, ease what it is. I know he was in an accident, obviously. How you doing, fam? Let's get it.
What's poppin'? Back with Draft League content. So we've somehow made it to the semifinals. Glad
I did a lot of testing with Envy. I'm actually going to fast forward most of the building because I just want to see the battle. But he's using Speed Booster Raging Bolt, which is why he's jolly. Oh, I don't know why it says 0. It's cool. He got the Choice Scarf Flygon with the Terra Normal Boom Burst. We got the Lum Dragon Dance Mew. So he actually used some of these mons, but he used Choice Scarf Raging Bolt last time. Nice Endure Rocky Hummet Toad Scroll. Covert Cloak. Empoleon. Nice Spadef. Oh, you thought he was on stream? That's crazy. And then we got the Rocky Helmet Fizz Def Annihilate, which is supposed to be the Great Tusk answer. So, yeah. Did some calcing with him. Or did some, did a few tests with Envy for this week. Playback speed 1.5. Let's get it.
All right, we are in the semifinals. Top 4 versus 6 Attacks Leo, who unfortunately knocked out Joey pokeaimMD in the quarterfinals. Gotta try our best to avenge our fallen hero, even though I know rematches are typically not in my favor, especially when I won the first fight, just because it gives more room for my opponent to adjust their team versus me.
I agree.
For a great game. I mean, the last game versus Playmore for quarterfinals, that was so good.
Hey.
And, you know, if y'all could just take a moment to check and see if you're subscribed to the channel, it would mean a lot. And if you're not, go ahead and subscribe.
Go ahead and subscribe to my boy Envy, by the way.
Or let's make a deal. If I somehow win this game and make it to finals, y'all have to subscribe. It seems like a fair deal, right? It seems like a fair deal. I'll do my best now. But it seems we found Leo. Let's see what he decides to bring.
This match is really interesting because
and he's got Great Tusk.
I played a lot versus Envy. I think Leo has a decent matchup. We weren't able to do any pick'ems towards the later half of the season, but next time we do a draft league, they will be back, of course. Leo brings some really strong Pokemon. Pretty, Manaphy plus Iron Bundle. And Poleon's going to have a field day, if Manaphy doesn't have Energy Ball. I love Ogerpon a lot versus this team. It just clicks. Player off is so free plus Ivy Cudgel. I'm hype.
Ogerpon, Overquill, Uxie, Manaphy, and Iron Bundle. Okay, so he did bring a different team than last time. No Tinkaton is surprising. This does mean that...
No Tinkaton's wild.
Dragon Pulse looks really good, and also...
Them pulses look crazy.
No
Scarf would have been crazy, too.
Other than his potential AV or special defensive mon, so I think I'll just lead with it. I feel like it's just going to be really, really good. What else did he not bring from last time?
Yeah, no...
Terra Captain either, okay.
Damn, he has no resist to Boom
So
Burst.
no Terra Captain on his side, but he does have the Bundle instead this time around, and the Uxie. Uxie could be annoying, for sure. I mean, I know it's a very annoying Pokemon, very bulky. So you'll have to deal with that. His potential leads probably could be Great Tusk this time because I led Raging Bolt last time, so I'm switching up my leads. Of course, I have a mildly different team.
That's like Envy's favorite set on Islip. I feel like Rocky Helmet every week. I feel like that's just his thing.
A couple things here and there, as you saw, or may have seen from the team builder. But I feel pretty good about what we have here. Flygon lead. Like if he leads with Yuxi, I can U-turn out. If he leads with Bundle, I can Boom Burst. If he leads with Tusk, I can maybe U-turn. Because I don't want to stay in to take an attack. I feel like those are his 3 lead options. Maybe Ogerpon as well. I don't think
Leo needs to get an Ogerpon as much as possible and just click.
But yeah, we got to work it out for us. A lot of threats. A lot of threats on his team that we got to worry about. But we have some cool new
Flygon's
things
just
for us to
insane.
as well.
And we should focus on getting that mon in.
His first mistake. We will find
Green.
out. As he leads with Iron Bundle. Okay.
All right, good lead for
So
Envy.
I'm not sure if he was expecting the Choice Scarf Raging Bolt lead, because if he is Choice Scarf, he does outrun me, but he can't knock me out. And
Tell him you got a doctor's appointment drawback.
I just destroy him right now. So I feel like Terra Normal Boom Burst immediately is the play.
Yep. Good, really
If
good
he stays
start. Oakie's probably gonna come out.
Then we'll see what happens. And
Or
he does stay in, so
or it's Scarf.
maybe he was Choice Scarf. I'm not sure.
What up, Phantom? Oh, Fire
Terra
Ogre
Normal
for sure,
Terra
or
on the first
Water
turn.
Ogre.
And the Boom Burst goes first.
Oh, Leo?
And dead. Ooh.
Leo,
Oh,
what?
great first turn.
What?
That's amazing.
Huh?
Wait, that's a great first turn. Wow. Immediately.
Bro, what? In semis? Damn, that's like the Cinchino turn versus my Cinderace if I click Pyro Ball and win the tie because I'm an idiot. Why? I mean, that's Leo. I've been playing Leo for years. He kind of does make... Yeah, my first time seeing this. I know who wins, obviously. I help the people prep, but... That's wild. What the hell? And Leo doesn't even have a live comm that I can see why he made that play.
Knocking out the Iron Bundle turn 1 is phenomenal.
What the hell,
We don't
man?
gotta deal with that mon now. That was a beautiful turn 1 cook. Flygon's been putting in so much work for the playoffs. Versus playing more with Terra Ground, now with Terra Normal. Putting in so much work. Choice card sets are so nice.
That's so wild.
And the special set is seemingly just as viable as the physical set. Like, that just did a ton of damage. And not even choice specs. Granted, though, I guess Iron Bundle spin F is really bad, but that's a really cool use of...
I guess that at least
Flygon.
makes
I like this a lot.
Tusk close
And so I
combat
bring the
better.
Ogerpon. Now, Ogerpon's a tricky mon because this mon can easily get out of hand. It's one of the most dangerous mons he has on his team.
I'm assuming
Even more so
Ogerpon
than
has
Bundle Mannequin,
knockoff, too.
Because I think I just have very limited switch-ins. So I'm just tempted to fire off another Boom Burst. Like, he can't really knock me out with any one move right now.
Yeah, but if you get knocked, it's a little annoying. This
Unless
mon's
it's like
really good.
Superpower or something, which might, but I don't think he would be.
What up, Chills?
So I think we Boom Burst here. Just to get damage off.
Was it knock?
And so he goes to the Trailblaze here.
Okay, knock.
That does a
That's the
lot of
same.
damage
That's
for
the same
Trailblaze.
thing
I
as
think
knock.
he's out
That's
of
a good.
danger.
That's
So
a
I
good
would knock
play.
out on this next turn, I think.
That's a good play.
Yeah, because my Flygon, even though I'm Choice Scarf,
Hard to predict that
I'm not
Envy
gonna be
with a
faster
Terra
than-
normal. I don't. I mean, I think most Terras are not in Iron Bundle's favor, though, right? Like Envy's Terra captain. I don't know. I would have switched.
I'm not going to be
How you
faster
doing,
than
Marvin?
Adamant Ogerpon, unfortunately.
I think you keep Flygon
Or
alive.
maybe it is Jolly, I'm not sure. But I'm not going to be faster than this one. I'm only set to be faster than Great Tusk at +1.
Also, he has this thing called a damage calculator. I keep telling him to use it. He could figure out how much damage that was. I'm gonna go yell at him after this game.
So I
I'm
feel like
gonna
I have
yell
to
at
stay
him
in
right
attack
now.
because if he Sword Dances up, that could be really bad. And if he just tries to make a play, I'm just trying to think like that one game I had where I switched out and then I got a +2 swords in front of me, got reverse swept. So I feel like I just stay in and Boom Burst, let him knock me out. Yeah, he's
That's
got me
rough.
faster, so
I get it.
that's fine though. Flygon did great work.
I guess his
Bundle.
rationale was that like while Annihilate can take the +2 hit, he then suffers versus Great Tusk. So I understand that play. I guess. I think Flygon would have been. Flygon looks like it got cut out of the page in this. Who the hell cut it out of the magazine? I don't know. I would have tried to save it. He was scared about it SDing up, but his Annihilate lives, so I don't know. I don't know.
Severely weakened the Ogerpon. And now we can revenge. We have two options to revenge it with. We have, I think, our Mew or Annihilate, I think. It's either Mew or Annihilate. I don't want to go into Raging Bullet just yet
What up?
because
Morning, Jordan.
I want to do a late game
How you doing,
activation with my
Jaden?
booster speed because it's only a one-time activation. So I feel like Mew could probably take this better because if I want to preserve Annihilate's HP for Great Tusk, it wouldn't make sense to get damage on it now.
All right, I told him you
I
better
think Annihilate's a
freaking
little better
calc.
to keep healthy just because he does have a Yuxi, so Yuxi will be able to check Mew a lot better. And Psychic Fangs does seem like it takes it out, so I feel like I can just go here for a Psychic Fangs. I can't Dragon Dance obviously because of Trailblaze.
I guess either way, this
Hopefully
forces
stays
him
immune to
out.
this mon and does not crit me this turn. Like it's good that I didn't switch out last turn.
Him
either,
getting
because
rid of
crit, it
Edge
would've just
over Leech Life.
gotten more damage
Leech
or
Life
something,
obviously would have been better
unnecessarily.
here.
So he goes for Ivy Cudgel. Okay, nice.
Does
A
nothing.
little less than half, so I'll take that.
I mean,
Fair
it's a decent trade.
So now we got rid of the
I
Iron
still
Bundle
think-
and the
I
Ogerpon. Two
still
pretty
think
big threats. I would say,
Flygon
yeah,
was
Ogerpon's
worth
definitely Iron Bundle
keeping.
can be checked by Empoleon. Manatee can be checked by
I
Empoleon.
get him being scared
as well.
about +2, but I know Annihilate lives.
Now I think the
He
only
knows
really big
Annihilate
threat
lives.
is probably the Tusk, depending on if it's booster speed, bulk up, or booster attack or something like that, or even Toys Band, something hard hitting. Choice Scarf is an option.
I don't
I really tried to consider a lot of the great Tusk
Item
sets
Draft Edition.
that it could potentially be.
SPL Season 3 ain't coming out for a long time.
So here it would make
Next
sense to go
draft
into
league is
UC
not
just because
SPL.
it's a mon that doesn't really get threatened by Mew in its current state. Alternatively, I could also see him going into Overquill. He goes UC. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, smart.
So here my play is probably just to go Empoleon. In case this mon is Mystical Power or Calm Mind or something crazy, I do have Roar.
I guess he
It
risks
could also just be Rocks
T-Wave,
as
but
well,
that's
which
okay,
isn't
though.
really a threat to Empoleon either. And I can get a nice knockoff going as well. Oh, it's
Oh,
Yon.
it's Yon.
Okay.
What's
So
next
I
draft? It's
definitely
gonna
do
be
not
lower
want
tier.
Empoleon to be put to sleep.
And it's not
So I think I
SPL.
just go into Toadscroll here. Should be the play. And so he gets up Stealth Rocks. Okay,
Okay,
so
so he can
Stealth
spin.
Rocks,
He could
And
Toxic
Yon.
too. Toxic might actually be better.
maybe U-turn, and some Psychic move of some sort. I'm tempted to Rapid Split, but I think Toxic is better for the long run.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
Yon's here, cool, that's fine. And so now at this point in time, because I Toxic this UC, hopefully it lands, it does, okay, cool. And so now I can basically just switch back into Empoleon and
Wallet
switch back
forever,
out,
yeah.
stuff like that. And he's gonna be taking residual damage each turn, so I'll always win this kind of Yon
This is a
switch
good
out,
play.
switch in exchange. I'm gonna go into Empoleon here.
Have Gyarados be lower. Yeah, T-Wave actually would have been crazy. I'm surprised. But
So
I mean,
yeah,
he went
I'm not
Yon
gonna use the spam Yon
to
and
force out.
because he's just taking more and more poison damage. And I should hopefully be able to spin this at some point. He doesn't have a Ghost Step on his team.
Nice,
U-turn's out
so you're
here,
getting Great Tusk
U-turn
now.
out into Whomst. It might be Great Tusk that comes in now, and so yeah, it might get a little scary. I think that's the best mon that's gonna come in to punish me for my switches.
Of a top
But if it is
mon
boost
that would be
energy, and
allowed.
burning
It's
that
not-
earlier is gonna
Nothing's
be
going to be top mons that will be allowed to be Terra. It'll be lower tier draft league. The entire league is lower tier. So, like, the bottom of the bottom will be able to Terra.
Super, super nice if it is, because that just means that Raging Bolts will be faster in the end. Because we still have a lot of checks to his mons.
Yeah, Tusk goes crazy now.
I would love to at some point try to get up my own Stealth Rocks, but I'm not sure
I can,
when the
Mr.
opportunity
East.
will be. I think maybe if he brings
This
in
should be
Tusk, it would be
Tusk.
now.
Yeah, that should definitely
He
be
does bring in
Tusk.
Tusk. Let's see what item it is if it activated. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it is, I mean, it could be the same AV set that he brought last time.
Oh,
I think I like to be switching right now, just because I get
I
chip
guess
damage
like
with Rocky Helmet in case he
Entei,
goes for
Suicune, Raikou,
Headlong
and
Rush,
one.
which is a contact move. And I definitely want to chip down Great Tusk a little bit, just so that I can get in range of my +1 Dragon Pulse from Raging Bolt. Goes for Headlong.
I have no idea, Sirlin.
That does so
That does
much.
So
How
much
does it do
damage.
so much?
Jesus Christ, that's adamant, right?
That choice band or just adamant nature? I'm like full Fizdef, HP and Fizdef.
Once again, he has a damage
That's crazy.
calculator and refuses
That's
to
actually
use
crazy
it.
damage. But he did get chipped, which is cool. Yeah, this is a weird roll. Like, part of me thinks it's choice banded, but also part of me thinks it's just adamant nature. I took rocks as well, so maybe it's just adamant nature.
You gotta
Yeah.
damage calc,
Yes.
MV.
That's weird. I kind of want to pivot out from here into maybe
This guy.
Toadscroll. I don't want to stay in with this mon right now. This is a tricky mon, though. This mon is a hard hitter. This is definitely adamant nature of some sort. That is so much to annihilate. Yeah, Great Tusk is a powerhouse. Great Tusk is a demon. He switches and goes into Manaphy, okay. That's
Ooh.
okay, I guess.
If only.
So this switch essentially allows him to, if he has Ice Beam, he'll click it. So I think, as much as I want to Rapid Spin now, probably not worth doing. I think I can hold off on it for now, and maybe go Empoleon here.
I mean, he's lost in the past because he didn't calc stuff.
Yeah, because I definitely want to scout right.
So
I
that's
wanna
why
just
I
lose
always
Toadscroll
try to
immediately, and
drill
have
it
his
into
T-Spike
him.
with Overquill and do some stuff like that.
It,
I need
it does
at least
matter,
T-Spikes
though, because
not on the field. They
if you
need
know
that
information, it
And
helps
Raging Bolt's
you.
going to really appreciate no T-Spikes for this matchup in particular. I'm going to probably fire off a knockoff. I think it's better than just clicking Surf.
Yeah,
if I
but
stalled, I have
but
no
he's
goals to
lost
confirm
in the
this yet.
past because he hasn't calced.
Can't
I don't
be
want
ever.
him
In fact,
losing.
Unless he knocks off with Great.
I don't want him losing because he doesn't calc. As any person in the lower tier draft, I can't confirm anybody yet. I just think that like the advantage he has is obviously he does like whatever EV spreads he does, like you can figure out things that the opponent's hitting you with. It's also playoffs. Like I mean, I remember I'm doing well. Like he lost to Amel because he didn't calc stuff. Like he didn't know the was it Amel? It was somebody. He lost to somebody with a Garchomp. It wasn't Amel. He lost to somebody with a Garchomp because he didn't calc. But the Garchomp was choice band. I remember he got poison jabbed by it and he was like, yo, I don't know if that's choice band or not. And then he played the game and it ended up being choice band.
Great Tusk or something, which I will not let him do. Probably fire off a... I'll just Roost here, maybe. I think Roost is the play. Skulls me again.
Oh, he's
Yep,
going
no
for the burn. That's
No
fair.
burn for you, ever.
No burn for you. Oh, yeah, because he has the covert cloak.
Cool, so now I can just
Surf
again.
spam. Yep.
Basically, Manaphy's just a sitting... Oh!
Oh,
knockoff
knock
Manaphy.
is
Okay.
interesting.
So Scald knockoff. So I guess now he can get a burn, potentially.
Do you see a world in which calcing is
It's on
banned
the
like
first one.
VGC?
The first one that counts.
Also,
But that's fine, though.
VGC players do calc as well. They just calc when they build and memorize their calcs. That's literally it. So they know what it does. I have no fun facts. Fun fact, you win more games by calcing.
So this just means that my Empoleon can't get yawned, which I'll take. I'll take that for sure. Yeah, Empoleon not being able to get yawned is cool. I can just keep clicking Surf and try to whittle this
Knock
thing
is
down.
really cool prep
Yeah,
on
'cause
Leo's
if it
part.
gets weakened, that'll be great. And we already knocked up its item, so it can't heal either. So that's really cool. Just like in
When
the
I
last game
see
where I
Ash
think he brought the
calc in one of his
similar, not the
battles,
same set, but a
how many
similar set, I
battles
guess,
did Ash win
with the berry.
in total when it mattered?
Hopefully he just makes a random switch and gets destroyed by Surf. No, he just Scald again. That's fine.
And they also do calculate.
So there's a Surf. Yeah, it's getting more and more chipped, which is great. And Poleon can beat Manaphy 1v1, especially this set. Even with Burn, it should be fine. I'm tempted to Roost. Let's do it. I don't think he'll switch on this turn.
Yeah,
basically,
he did.
Gotta make sure that's Empoleon is healthy, because I feel like based on the Yuxi set and the Manaphy set, Empoleon kind of just walls those 2 mons. So then it comes down to if we can get rid of Great Tusk first, and if Overquill is like a T-Spikes set, then I think Empoleon is definitely a key member of our team.
Yeah, Emp looks good.
A lot of late game work. So he's called again here. Okay,
I guess he's trying to force.
So
he's trying to force a Roost so he can get in.
And this is exactly what Empoleon is built for, taking on Manaphy 1v1.
Like Tusk or something.
So things are going well. Let's Surf again. Oh, oops, I think I might have accidentally clicked knockoff. Oops, that's fine though. I just saw that go through. I was like, click. I saw knockoff go through. That's fine though. Yeah, just a little less damage, but no problem. I will Surf this time. Make sure I click it properly. There we go.
Dude, I feel like, yo, this is where having his Flygon would be so good. Like, you already put Manaphy in range. I get him being paranoid about losing to SD Ivy Cudgel, dude, because it's definitely scary. But, damn, I really wish he had saved Flygon. Ain't no worries. Good luck, Raiden.
Cool.
They should have kept Scald on Empoleon.
Damage here. I think I will Surf again. Tempted to, but maybe I'll just Roost. Maybe I'll Roost this time.
Is he gonna go?
He switches this time. Oh, I should have Surfed. Or maybe not. Maybe if he went Overquill. Probably not. But he goes into Tusk. Yo, that's a crazy switch on Empoleon. Especially how I've been clicking Surf over and over. That's a crazy switch. I won the game probably on the spot if...
He definitely could have clicked Surf there, so I'm a little bit surprised. That was definitely aggressive. It worked out, though.
Okay. He needs Tusk too, so like him throwing it in on Empoleon when I was tempted to click Surf.
Maybe he's offensive AV, though. If he's offensive AV, then I get it. Or he's Pasho. Because I know he's run Rind on the pass, so he could be that too.
But it's those crazy plays that got him this far.
It is.
Alright, well, interesting. Interesting indeed, but I guess for now we can try to get more chip on this.
Either way, I think being healthy is just
probably
valid.
What we gotta do.
So I think MV clicking Roost is fine.
Ultimately we want to get it in range of Dragon Pulse. So it should be good. Goes for Headlong here. Knocks me out.
Alright, so he's minus split up and takes Rocky Helmet.
In the process.
So if Toad Scroll has like Giga Drain and KOs. So I guess he goes.
And so here, what I want to do, I think
you go Toad
it's still a bit too soon to go into Raging Bolts. I think Toad Scroll is the play. So we can actually force this thing out. I don't think he'd want to stay in on Toad Scroll.
Yeah, you bluff Giga Drain and kills anyway.
If he goes UC, we get a Rapid Spin, or if he goes Overquill, I think probably Rapid Spin is the better play here. From the range it's at right now, because it's at -2, my Earth Power would knock this Pokemon out.
And he's playing Leo.
He should definitely knock it out from this range with Earth Power. So
yeah,
I feel like
Ape did 0. I thought Ape looked really good too.
Raging Bolt, if my booster is used up, I guess, or I guess he like at this range of HP, he would need to keep it healthy to potentially sponge a regular non-boosted Dragon Pulse, non+1. So UC makes the most sense because it can allow him to U-turn out again.
Yo, you know what's crazy? If this thing did have Giga Drain and he clicks it here, how the hell does Leo even beat this? With Overquill left, gets Earth powered, Manaphy and Uxie poison. This mon's actually insane into him.
He stays in?
What a demon!
Again, or what's he gonna do?
Was he actually Rindo Berry?
Yeah, he's not locked in. Oh, that's a tough play. To stay in on Toad Scroll when... Oh,
yeah, could have had Giga Drain, literally.
I could have just knocked it out. Okay, so he's making some very risky plays right now. However, he is certainly
I know,
in range.
But Ice Spinner, when you know you're slower, is wild. Because he could have definitely Giga Drained. That's wild.
This point of my...
I guess he is either Assault Vest or Rindo then if he's doing that. Maybe he knows he lives.
Raging Bolt. So the question is it now the time to go Raging Bolt because of the stupid Yon Yuxi?
He was cussed at, Barry?
But even so, I think it's fine. Because my Raging Bolt lives a Headlong Rush. It should live a Headlong Rush. With the investment that I have. Nice Chinese EV spread here.
I mean, it's a play that worked out. I think objectively, it's hard to call that a good play. If it's faster Toad Scroll and it clicks Giga Drain, it just wins. But then again, Toad Scroll, offensive Toad Scroll also just beats Leo at that point too. So there's not a lot of... Yeah, but that was objectively a bad play. It worked out though, right? It's really annoying not seeing Leo's perspective either. I guess in Leo's thought process... You know as well... No. Even if you're AV, he's cussed up. You guys just say he's cussed up. Like... Let's say he dies there to Giga Drain. What if the Raging Bolt is still Choice Scarf? Like in his first game. What does he do after that? Outcome-based analysis says it's a good play. Pokemon isn't... Like, that's not a good way to get better at the game, though. If it's Scarf Raging Bolt, which MV ran and it's Speed Booster, and MV KOs that because he has Giga Drain, he just loses to Thunderbolt spam. Because Uxie's on a timer and Overcrow doesn't beat it. It worked out, and he doesn't obviously have it, but objectively, it's definitely not. It's like, it was definitely a game-losing play that just worked.
I don't take rocks anymore now, which is cool, right? Me not taking rocks is really cool. Because I'm pretty sure that if I took rocks, I'd be in range of Headlong Rush from Adamant Nature. Mew's really bulky, so I feel like... But if I go Mew, he'll just switch out. I think I need to threaten this mon. I need to go Raging Bolt, I think. I don't know. Let's find out.
Shit, bro. But I lost to a same fucking play like that with Cinchino versus Ace, so it is what it is.
Activated, so we're gonna be...
I really wish we could see Leo's thought process, man. He just hasn't uploaded in 3 weeks.
Faster than everything on his team right now, and so let's go for Dragon Pulse here, I believe, is the play. Alternatively,
no, I'm a big fan of aggressive plays, but I think when you're in the back, it's a little different. I just think the reason it's harder for me to justify, like versus Uzi, right? Let's take the game versus Uzi and I, for example, when I had to stay in with Lycanroc and stuff. I was in the back in those cases, right? So I'm hoping for plays like that. I don't think Leo is in the back just yet, because I think that if this thing is Scarf, do I use a spreadsheet? No, I had Maverick pass me one, but I don't use it. I just build and have 2 screenshots like an old man. Like if this is Scarf Bolt, right? Shoot, even if it's Scarf Bolt now, what does he do to Dragon Pulse spam? Fuck. Yeah, I didn't. Yes, but you'll win. You'll lose more than you win, and that's something you get as you get like. It's what's it called. If you have a better middle ground, then that's that. In this case, it's different, I guess. It's really hard without Leo's thought process. If Leo's thought process is, I'm gonna predict rapid spin and then go for this. It's like, okay, but what about? Yeah, that's just a lot.
But I think this is a fine play here.
I agree.
Because it just seemed...
Or like, I mean, or like if it's a regular season or like it's just a video, whatever, fuck it. But like when you actually want to... I think had Leo been like, let's say 3-5 down, that play is fine because he needs it to make it back. But I just think right there, the game was still pretty even. And then the threat of a Choice Scarf Raging Bolt is so much... is so likely because of how good it was in the first game versus him. That's just crazy.
To me, like he was just trying to sack this.
What was the correct play then? I think that turn, the correct play was going Uxie because it at least lets you scout if the thing even has a grass move, especially because Leo ends up being cussed up, as chat told me. So going Uxie, get the chip on that with U-turn, and then put yourself in a position with Overquote to be in with it, so you hit the ding. So that way you still keep Great Tusk, because Great Tusk is insane, right? He has Raging Bolt, and he has Empoleon. What was the song at the start of the stream? It was kind of fire. It was just the Go to Glitcher City's playlist for Pokemon music. It's just the first song.
It's Mon, right? Staying in on Toadsbro especially. He definitely wanted to try to sack this Mon. Or he didn't think I would have knocked him out. I'm not sure.
Because in this scenario, if that Toadscroll is Giga Drain Earth Power, and Leo throws away Great Tusk, not only is Toadscroll still a threat into Manaphy Overquill, but now you just open up Raging Bolt. That turn one was wild too. But MV gave Leo a little bit more opening because he sacked Flygon as well. I think MV was very terrified of Great Tusk, which is why he sacked Flygon, because his Annihilate is EV to take a +2 play rough. So I don't know. But I would have loved to see him in a game like this. Being in Dirt Custom is really cool prep. Hey gamer.
Oh shoot! It's in Deer Custom. It's in Deer Custom. It's gotta be in Deer Custom. Oh no! Oh no! Oh shoot!
Thank you, Smokey.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Hold up. Let me double check some stuff here.
Well, this guy will live.
Oh, and Deer Custom's gonna be crazy. Okay, but I don't think it knocks me out. I EV myself to be bulky, right? Because if I want it to be boosted,
you know how I know he lives, and I feel like he forgets because Envy asked me to bring max attack, and we EV'd this thing to live a head smash. Not head smash, headlong rush.
Mr. Speed. I had to go.
Like we actually played in the game.
And not special attack. Not much special attack.
Yeah, a lot of Mons get Endure.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
You definitely live.
Adamant Nature is actually really strong.
Like in practice, he asked if I could bring it into him.
To knock this out, because if I Calm Mind here, it gives him a chance to switch out. And right now, there's no going back, right? There's no going back for him. Unless he saves this Custap for later, which is an option, but...
I think...
Okay, let's do it.
I think CM is the play as well. You always see him here. I don't think you Dragon Pulse. Do you watch the other summit? No, that's next. I think Calm Mind is always the play here. It's not like this guy has Ice Shard.
There's the Custap. I knew it. Okay. Headlong Rush. Ooh, 7 HP. 7 HP.
Yeah, he definitely should Calm Mind because he's still faster.
Let's go. Okay. This one is dead, finally.
But
Alright,
I
so-
guess if Leo's Aquajet... Is Leo Aquajet on his quill? Leo likes to run Aquajet on his kill, so maybe he doesn't do that.
That's a huge threat gone. And this opens up Empoleon so
I like Ender a lot.
much. I think Empoleon can definitely beat the Manaphy. I'm sure it'll beat the Uxie. Oh, that's crazy. So here I can't switch out, so I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. Get a little chip on this.
That is 0! Jesus
He comes
Christ!
out, okay.
I guess CM wouldn't
you
have
see that
mattered
on
just
Rock?
because of that Uxie HP. Like, that was wild.
Again, so there was, no way I could have switched out there.
That Uxie... Yeah, that's what, like, Bleach really... Uxie easily could have came in on Tilt Scroll.
And so now he goes into Overquill. Okay, so
Yeah, Leo's doing good, thankfully. That's what I heard, anyway. Into it because of the Looming Mew. I mean, he has Quill at the end of the day, Cat. He has Quill. He still has Manaphy. Mew's at half. He has Quill, he has Manaphy. And Uxie at any amount of range with Foul Play is enough for any Mew because Mew can't heal its health. I think he would fine.
oh yeah, big threat alert here. So last time I brought Cold Barberry Mew,
It is
and so
toxic.
I would assume
It
that
got toxic.
if I go Mew now, he'd be scared of it. And then he would want to switch out probably. Or
This
if he
Quill
gives me
looks
damage on it
insane.
for some weird
I
reason.
miss Tangrowth as well.
Then I would be able to probably win with Empoleon a lot easier. A change he could have probably made would be Swords Dance Overquill. That's a change he could have made.
That's good into him.
So I think Earthquake is just better than Dragon Dancing up here. Just so that we can, if he does decide to stay in an attack, we get guaranteed damage off.
I'm glad you like it,
I don't think
Smokey.
he can knock me out from this range.
I'm
because
very
I'm
happy that you
bulky.
like it. Oh, Nito's
switch
not being
So he switches out here, that's fine.
in the gen is wild.
Goes into Uxie. I believe this should allow me to get up Dragon Dances. Because
Mew can't roost anymore. It has no...
if his only way of
It has
knocking me out is
Draining Kiss
U-turn,
and Leech Life.
I should be able to Dragon Dance here. And
And,
maybe he yawns, right? If he yawns, I have Lumberry now.
that other
which
trash
means if I
one.
get 2 Dragon Dances up, and then he U-turns out, he expects me to be asleep, right? I'm expecting Yawn here as I Dragon Dance up. Then I Dragon Dance up again, U-turns. My Lumberry cures my sleep, and then I just...
Well, what
attack
about
everything.
turn 1,
I think that's
Cat?
what I gotta do.
I think Dragon is a little
So he
greedy.
yawns here, okay. As I expected. And U-turn is not going to do much damage to me at all. I don't know what his last move is, but I should be fine either way. Let's, I think, Dragon Dance up again.
I think you just get
And so plus to
damage,
attack,
if
Earthquake should definitely
anything.
knock out Overclock.
Life, dude. Thank
It'll
you,
also
Grim.
destroy Manaphy. Oh no. Oh no.
Jesus
I
Christ.
forgot about the foul play. I didn't see him reveal that move until now, and I forgot he got foul play. In my mocks, it was always mystical power or psychic noise or whatever. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. I did not expect. He brought the right counter team. He actually brought the right counter team versus me. So now it's Empoleon versus the world, literally. I guess let's cue into a Uxie fun fact, or maybe just a general Lake Trio fun fact. Did you know that Uxie is a
That's
pixie,
fun
Mesprit is a
fact.
spirit, and Azelf is an elf? Pretty cool stuff, right? So if you understand me, then I guess you see what I'm saying. Thank you. But yeah, I think we can knock out Uxie with a Roost because
Yeah,
it should
forgetting
not
about
poison
foul
here.
play is rough, too.
And so really, it comes down to Overquill. Because we already know that Manaphy can't touch Empoleon at all.
Nice roost.
So he's got to have some kind of endgame plan, right? Overquill has to have something for Empoleon, I guess. I would assume, otherwise...
I just
it's gonna be a
ignored the
very
fun
interesting
fact.
endgame.
That's what you have to
Hopefully
do.
it's not like Taunt, which I can definitely see it being Taunt. Plus attacks.
Throw tomatoes at it is crazy.
Swords Dance, like I said, I think is an option. Let's surf here, see what we can do. We also really gotta be careful of random Destiny Bond as well. So he Swords Dance here, okay.
Well, Surf is of 3
Now we know what
KO,
we're working
right?
with.
So you
It's
just
gonna be tough.
attack.
And that is not
Yeah,
TKO,
you
unfortunately.
literally just attack right now and you win.
Because now I have the Torrent ability over competitive, and Torrent can actually, if it's in range, destroy it. So it'll be really tough. I don't know if it's in Torrent range, actually. I don't think it is. SD again is
The
greedy, though. He tries to
fuck?
Sword Dance again. Oh, wow. So Overquill is
Empoleon showed Roar prior to this. Hold up.
and Torrent can actually...
Okay, I don't even get the SD again. So Empoleon didn't show Roar, but like Haze for Manaphy or Roar are the options you would think, because that's the only way that Empoleon can beat Manaphy. It's literally Roar or Haze or Yawn. Narrowed in on Torrent and thought he had SD so they could survive. That's my takeaway. Does he even do enough with his set to put it in Torrent? Isn't he a bulky set because he's running Poison Point, so he doesn't give Annihilate? So he doesn't give Annihilate the Intimidate boost? Oh, Tone actually put the set in the spoiler chat. 96 plus attack. It does 31 to 37 at neutral to MV's EV spread. So at plus 2... I don't... Is it about 260 at plus 2? I don't know. I don't know.
If it's in range, destroy it. So it'll be really tough. I don't know if it's in torn range, actually. I don't think it is. SD again is greedy, though. He tries to Swords Dance again. Oh, wow. So overkill is actually a play on the word overkill.
I think it'd be a worse to roll. Like, what?
Here, it is living up to its name. But
I don't know. I mean, what Leo could have done then was he could have also hit him first with his attack and then SD up after. That's a very valid play, right? If it's max HP and Empoleon, hitting it once with your attack and then SDing up and hitting it the second time kills it, right? And that doesn't risk Torrent. So he could have done that instead of SDing as well.
Trying to go for another greedy Swords Dance, and now just got roared out into Menifee, so we're still in this. We are still in this right now, but it's going to be extreme.
I just don't this guy is so frustrated that someone choked against Envy. First off, my name is Joey, pokeaimMD. You're on my chat. Hello. Secondly, Envy is one of my best friends. I'm upset about like a play that doesn't make sense in the scenario, right? I don't give a fuck if it's versus Envy or versus anybody. It's more so I'm reviewing these videos of my Pokemon Draft League, by the way, which you should know because you literally have to be subbed to me to talk here. And I'm just giving my criticism. It doesn't matter if you're my friend or not. I give my pure what I think about the game. So right here, I just, that play baffled me. That's just it. Both of these guys have been my friends for 10 plus years. Envy longer.
Extremely important, now that we know what it is, to stay as healthy as possible. I don't think a Surf is going to knock out Menifee, so let's try to get a Surf off, and then let's try to Roost as healthy as possible before we knock out Menifee. Because it's going to come down to Empoleon versus Overkill in the end. And then that's where things get really, really interesting. So let's Roost once here. That puts us below 50, so we're not going to have the full amount of HP back,
I'll do more.
I need to see exactly how much this Overquill is going to be doing. I need to actually see here. Because I feel like the better play is probably going for Roost, just because when we healed just now, it didn't go back to full HP. And so I don't want it to come into play. I definitely don't want the burn damage and everything like that to come into play.
I have no idea how this game...
Like, so plus 2 Overquill.
Like, I know who wins, but I have no idea how...
It's not going to knock me out if I'm healthy enough. Because it does, like... I don't know, depending on the thing. Like
I can't tell if he's calculating,
60 to 80, maybe a little more. But I know, like, if we keep taking rounds of burn damage plus the knockoff, stuff like that, it's going to do a lot. But it depends on his investment. But then I'm looking at the calc.
Nah, it's not max. It's almost max. It's like 232.
If Surf only did that little to it. So it really all is just going to come down to what the investment is and everything like that.
That boy healed for like 6 damage, right?
So if that comes in clutch, that'll be nice. So we knock this out here. Okay, we're going to take burn damage, so we got to see what we're working with. We got to see what we're working with here. Because I don't think I'll be able to have time to Roost if he's Swords Dancing up. We're at 275 HP. We are literally at 275 HP right now, which is
it had to be a Tail Glow Energy Ball. I guess he didn't bring Energy Ball here.
It's 74%. It's 74% right now. So, plus 2 if he Swords Dances up. Yeah, he's definitely not fully offensive. Like, otherwise Surf would have done a lot more. So he definitely has, I think he has some bulk. He definitely has some bulk.
He got a net of 1.
It might make sense for him maybe not to Swords Dance here, and also, or
that's wild.
Maybe to just crunch twice. Well, if he gets a defense drop, no, he's Throat Chop.
It's Throat Chop. Yo, oh my god, it's Throat Chop too, bro. I really think that Leo should have went for, bro, the fact that Throat Chop stops Roar, but I really think that Leo should have went for Throat Chop before even SDing, before any of the SD. I'm talking about the first SD, not even the second SD. Before that, he went for Throat Chop first to gauge damage. You don't risk anything, right? Because you know, you're not going to be anywhere in Torrent. And then, yeah, if you chop there and then went to test it, yeah, that's crazy. If he was scared about Torrent, he should have tested damage on the first hit because he has enough HP to take it. Damn. Well, this is going to be close anyway, right? After burn.
That's big damage. Now the ultimate question is, can we live this next Throat Chop? I think we might be able to. I feel like we might be able to. I feel like we might be able to. After the burn damage. No, it's smart for him to attack twice, especially with Throat Chop, because he gets 2 rounds of burn damage, or an additional round of burn damage, basically, versus a Swords Dance, and then I probably would have been able to live. Oh, this is tough. There's a Throat Chop.
Yo!
1 HP! 1 HP! The power of these friends! Yo, Empoleon is crazy.
What the hell, man? I know, I knew MV1, obviously. I worked with him, but geez, I didn't realize it was like that.
The Playmore game that we just had last week could be surpassed, but I think this might be game of the season.
That means that means that Roost, where he gained like no HP, actually helped him win. I'm pretty sure this is a roll, though. That's crazy.
Survival from Empoleon was insane. And not just that, but Empoleon winning 1v3 versus Manaphy, Yuxi, and Overcool for the late game, for the end game. Empoleon just 1v3'd. That's crazy. That is crazy. If he clicked Throat Chop instead of being greedy and going for a second Swords Dance, I think he just would have won, right? Because Throat Chop shuts down my roar.
That's wild.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. I mean, he adapted super well to my last team that I brought. He brought quite the counter team this time. For the rematch, he had the upper hand, and we still won. And the other pivotal moment, I think, was definitely the Raging Bolt surviving the Adamant Headlong Rush from Tuskberry. Great Tusk, that was pretty wild too.
Damn.
Like, that was a pivotal turn as well, because as soon as we knocked out Great Tusk, Empoleon saw the end game. That was really wild. I'm surprised, though. He was so risky with Great Tusk. Like, I actually could have come out with more Mons had he not hard switched in on, like, a potential Surf or stayed in versus Toadstool. I think Toadstool would have been able to knock it out of -2 for sure. I had offense.
Yeah, I always help and be prepared for the match.
We've now made it to the finals. One of the last 2 standing left in the league. Depending on, the winner of Chimp and Uzi will be facing
That was
one of them.
wild.
And regardless of whether we win or...
I think that Flygon would have been insane in this game. But that was wild. That endgame by Leo wasn't too great. You definitely should have Throat Chop first. Obviously, I'm happy Envy got to finals. For those that don't think I'm not happy about one of my best friends got to finals, I would have been fine with either of them. Leo's one of my good friends too. I've known Leo since 2000, whatever. Do you prefer point-based draft or tier-based? I like, so tiers like what? Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, where everybody has to get that. I like points better. I think it makes some cool stuff. But that's wild, man. That game was wild. Damn. And plays caught up. Them greed plays caught up. But I mean, I don't even know if that's greed necessarily versus Empoleon. I think it's just misplaying. I think instead of if he's scared of Torrent, if he knows he's going to be scared of Torrent, you Throat Chop first regularly and then you Swords Dance after. Right? But maybe he thought about it after he Swords Dance and then I really wish we could see Leo's live thought process today, but we couldn't. Yeah. Wild. No, it was good. It's good to watch and learn. All right, let's watch Uzi versus Chimp. Last week,
life came full circle as we finally had our dream match against Shady Penguin, narrowly besting him in the round 1 of playoffs. We now move on to the semifinals as we once again go one-on-one against our Bhai Chimpak, the man who ended Gator's undefeated run. With me winning against him last time, you would think that the odds are in my favor here, but that was regular season Chimp. Playoffs Chimp, however. A timeless tale.
I love them. I love the sound choice.
That has went on for as long as GBA season.
Not the call out, bro.
For there have been many instances where our Bhai Chimpak would lose against many top coaches. Many would gather around as they would make bets on who would become the champion. MV, A-Drive, Mega Magwai, Joseph Fontaine Santos Escobar Anthony.
Why?
But not a single soul would mention Chimpak, for he was never considered a favorite.
I got
he
hacked.
was a dark horse. Little did they know, however, that this moniker would serve him well, because when playoffs will arrive, Chimpak shall rise. With expert prep and even better plays, he rises to the occasion.
He poisoned me to put me in range.
Dedication. And when the time
And won a
would come
50-50.
to
F
face
him.
those that he lost to, a victory would be there for him to pursue. For it is because he is a dark horse that makes him one of the biggest threats. And as we stand here today, history could once again repeat itself.
That's not my full name.
Maybe my story ending here could be a part of his endless tale. And yet, despite it all, I know I can still win. Because just as you've already built your legacy throughout the years when I was on my journey, now is the time for me to build my own. For I waited far too long to settle with being just another side piece. Because for the first time in my career, I got a bunch of people that make me believe that I can be something more. Because they are the ones that give meaning to the term, finish the story. So, Chimp, there's nothing really left for me to say other than may the best man win. Huh, not gonna lie, I really expected myself to get cut off there. Anyways, onto the video.
Now it's writing time!
Starting off, we got our dedicated lead, Focus Sash Okidogi with
Okie
Close
dokie.
Combat, Rock Tomb, Gunk Shot, and Toxic.
Hey, I'm
Set
glad
is
you like it,
very
Phoenix.
useful in the sense
I'm
that
Italian
it
and Puerto
almost
Rican,
always
correct.
puts Chimp on the reactive turn 1. With the Sash and Rock Tomb, I can survive any single hit before getting a big hit off, courtesy of either Gunk Shot or Close Combat. Add that with a 30% chance of a Toxic Chain, this becomes a very dangerous Pokemon and one that can tip the scales in my favor. Following this is my main win condition, Adamant Dragon Fang Dragapult with Dragon Dance, Dragon Darts, U-Turn, and Phantom Force. There's really not much to say about this Pokemon other than the fact that it has an insane matchup against Chimp's squad. While he does possess a Tinglu, it's just an easy U-turn and free chip damage into another favorable Pokemon of mine. Especially in terms of late game potential, my round 1 pick has all the tools to end the game on the spot after one Dragon Dance. Since we're going all in on the offense, it's time we pick it up a notch with Mental Harp, Terra Fairy, Rotom Fan, with Nasty Plot, Discharge, Aim Split, and Terra Blast.
This is a
This set
good,
shows me being able to take an Adamant Max Attack Heavy Slam from Ting Lu if I happen to be at full health. Not to mention the security I
good
take on
into
Triplum, which I think is a big threat against. Aim Split in particular is huge because it leverages the insane HP stat of his Scream Tail, Ting Lu, and Dribblum respectively, thus greatly helping its longevity, especially when paired with Mental Harp, which again blocks Scream Tail's Encore after I say set up a Nasty Plot and severely dent his squad as a result. The next Pokemon was a last minute addition, but something that I think has a lot of potential as we got Speed Booster Iron Tread with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Mega Heart. To put it simply, this Pokemon exists to get up rocks and do as much damage as possible before pushing up Daisies. Thanks to the speed boost,
I like the
can scare out
Mega Horn
Tornado's
tech
Therian
for
before getting my
Overpawn.
rocks up, thus pressuring it, his Driplim, and other Pokemon, which combined with Stone Edge and Mega Horn ensures that I hit them all, including Ogerpon and Ting Lu. I was debating between switching up Earthquake for Heavy Slam, but I genuinely need the former to take on his Iron Hands. Despite everything I got now, Scream Tail is a problem. Think for his other set of Pokemon like Dragonite and especially late game shift gear Revavroom. Luckily, I got a great answer to them all in Pixie Plate Azumarill, rocking Aqua Jet, Playrough, Encore, and Knock. Through Pixie Plate, I can continue to do great damage whilst not sacrificing damage output much.
I was
Essentially leave
really
myself
strong
vulnerable
into
to
him,
Revavroom
too.
should it come in against
I
me.
actually think
further
this is a good
elevates the
match,
value
a
of
really
Encore
good
as it
matchup
accounts
for you,
many of
Izzy.
his set of options of his existing pieces, while also giving me a great way of damaging a lot of his Pokemon. However, that doesn't exactly account for the threat of Revavroom, along with his Dragon Dance Dragonite and Swords Dance Ogerpon. But last but not least, we got physically defensive Citrus Berry Alolan Persian with Foul Play, Parting Shot, Taunt, and Thunder Wave. With this investment, +1 Adamant Gunk Shot from Revavroom will get me to Citrus Berry range before making me healthy once again. Due to me needing to take hits from these threats, I'm going all in on Fizdev this time around and absolutely believe that this Pokemon can
I think your
act as an
Ozzy
amazing
just has
tool
no
against me.
switch-ins.
So yeah, that's the team. If you're enjoying this, please do like this video and subscribe as I'm on my way to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year.
Help
And
my
I know
boy
you do that
get
with all your
10K.
support. Huge shout outs and thanks go to my friends Addison, Mamte, TJ, Hyman, SKC, Maverick Shooters, Azuri, and Frosty for all the help. Along with, of course, Red Footing for the help with the thumbnail, and my guy Kurt the Buzzwole for the team. Without further ado, let us move on to the game. Alright guys, we are back right now, ready to go against our Pi Chin Pack in the semifinals of the Shuckle Premier. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm definitely nervous going to this one because I kind of brought all my cards against him last time, but hey, if you don't prepare yourself for these occasions, then what are you doing? Am I right? But yeah, before I get into this, I just want to give a quick disclaimer that I'm actually fasting right now, and because I want to play at my absolute best, I am actually gonna keep it down to the energy, so I hope you all don't mind. But yeah, without further ado, enough of me rambling on, let us see exactly what he brought. Right, so by the looks of this...
Do you fast till April 10th, Uzi? Or is it the 11th? Also, what do you guys do on April 8th when there's a solar eclipse? Are you allowed to eat? That's a genuine question because there is going to be an eclipse on April 8th. So, like, the sun's going to go away. Are you allowed to eat? I must know. Look. When is the next solar eclipse? April 8th, bro. Look at that. Now, we still fast normally, I believe. Ah. Even though the sun's gone? I asked Chimpack this question. I just wanted to know. No, you're not allowed. Am I religious? I'm Christian, but like I'm not fasting or anything. You fast normally? Interesting. Very interesting. That's cool. Let's get it. We must defeat the sun before April 8th. That's what Chimpak told me. Chimpak said we must firebend. What's the context? They're fasting till April 10th. It's Ramadan. So I thought that maybe if the sun's gone, Chimpak, I need you to send me a video of you like not bending on April 8th, okay? This is very easy. Just go outside and be shocked that you can't bend. Because obviously you can bend after.
Team, he did bring the exact 6 Pokemon that I expected him to. A lot of the people that I'm out with brought these exact sets, so that's actually very, satisfying for me. But obviously, I can't count my chickens before they hatch. Now, lead-wise, my Okidogi is absolutely great here. I just hope that he doesn't get the, Bleak Wind speed drop or, the Hurricane Confusion turn 1. But yeah, that's basically the gist of my plan here. And there's nothing left for me to say other than funny, my brother. Right, so it leads off with his Cudgel, the Ogre Pawn, as I'm going to lead off with my Ryan, the Okie Dokie. And that's actually pretty amazing. Because turn 1, even though he has Zen Headbutt, the fact remains unchanged that I can actually, like survive that courtesy of my Focus Sash before being able to send this thing packing, which is pretty sick. I think I'm going to go for a Rock Tomb turn 1.
That's good.
Yep, he's going to go for Zen Headbutt like I expected him to. I am Focus Sash, so I'm going to be able to survive that. Now, please, for the love of God, Ryan, please, please. There we go. We're actually going to be able to connect the Rock Tomb, which is pretty sick. As right now, what's going to happen is that I'm going to be able to outspeed him. He's now in range of Dragon Darts from my Dragapult, and is also in range of a Mega Horn from my, Iron Shreds, which is pretty sick. But here, my play is as clear as
does he have the quick attack?
He's going to swap out. Yeah, probably should have just clicked Gun Shot if I could have,
Wasn't it crazy? Uzi, if you would play Leo right there, he'd have quick attack. Obviously, he also, he'd legit have quick attack versus you.
Taking this thing out of the equation, turn 1. But it is what it is, as Gong Shot from Ryan is still going to be able to connect. It's going to get a very decent amount of damage, as unfortunately I'm not going to be able to snag a poison. Which is marginally unfortunate, But I think in this position, I'm actually going to make the aggressive play by going out in my Metal Face.
Ooh, on the Heat Wave?
I think that he's very likely going to go for a U-turn. And right now, my priority mainly stems towards getting my rocks up ASAP. Although, I guess that could have probably been, a misplay on my behalf. Just depends on what he wants to click, it's basically. But I do think that, okay, no, he clicks knockoff. Okay, cool. This is a great position for me. This is a great position for me because I have the speed boost right now, meaning that I can very much just opt to get my rocks up here and now. If I can get them up, that just makes my life 10 times easier, I would imagine. As he is going to go out into Ting Lu, Ting Lu. As this is good. This is a good position for me, all things, good things. This is a good position for me, because what I can do right now is just pretty much spam Mega Horn until I can no more. Rocks being out is very good, I'd say. So yeah, Mega Horn, your time's now. He's gonna swap out. Who though?
The double.
He's gonna go to his Anxiety, the Drift. Well, he sure as hell isn't wrong about giving anxiety on this one, but he is thankfully very much happens to be the heavy duty boots instead of the unburned set, which I think is really great. And I'm still in a pretty decent position, all things considered. I just need to play my cards very carefully, is all. I mean, I think in this position, I'm best off sacking out my Rhine, I think. Yeah, that does seem to be my best play here now.
I've done fast before,
I'm not exactly sure whether this will work out or not, but if it does, then amazing. He's gonna go for Will-Wisp, he's gonna be able to connect, makes sense. Because I'd rather make sure that my
this Drip one's really good here.
No matter what. While he will be able to pick me off, that I think is
this
still
really stronger.
Okay. As right now, what I'm going to do is just go out into my Addison, and I am very much invested to be able to take any single hit from his Ting Lu. So based on that, I'm actually just going to click Nasty Plot right now. Since I have the Mental Herb, I think I should be fine regardless, because if he tries to encore me with a Scream Tail, that's obviously not going to work. This Tornadus is going to be a problem though, that's for sure. Especially if I'm forced to Terrestrialize. But even then, with Stealth Rocks being up, Dragapult,
the music is great.
Becomes far more potent, I would imagine. He's going to stay in. He's going to click Rough. He's going to click Shadow Ball, okay, makes sense. As that is that of course gets on me. It's fine.
Well, that's better for your pain split. That's actually a lot. That actually you get a lot more.
Dripplin has an insane amount of HP stat as it is, so yeah, he's gonna swap out. He's gonna go out into those. The question. I'm assuming he's gonna be the Ting Lu. Yep, Ting Lu is gonna come out. I guess that was his way of trying to make sure that he's in range of Heavy Slam. But I mean, this is his way of making sure my Rotom is.
Now he gets back to full.
Ting Lu has insane HP. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself back up to full health. Let's freaking go. So right now my play is as clear as day. I'm gonna Terrestrialize and I'm gonna click Terra Blast. So we're in a good position right now, but obviously, can't count our chickens before they hatch. My Terrestrialization is gonna come off. As Ting Lu, what shall you go for is the question. Yeah, I guess I could have hypothetically gone into my treads there. Yeah, maybe that was probably the best way, because now I'm gonna get all this damage on my Rotom Fan. But yeah, Terra Blast is gonna come off. How much is it gonna do? Let us see here. And now, as it does, pick off the Ting Lu where it stands. Holy shit! I've been cursing around with that, I'm so sorry. But this is amazing. My Rotom Fan being healthy literally makes things so much more convenient, because my Rotom Fan staying alive basically ensures the prospect of his, of drip.
Saying I shouldn't curse during Ramadan, but cursing regularly is the funniest shit, Uzi. What the fuck? This guy. Hey, man. I'm playing Shining Pearl while watching this. What should my team be? Get you a Star Raptor, get you a Rose Ray, get you a Lux Ray, get you a Garchomp, get you a Lucario, plus your starter.
Drifloon not absolutely messing me up here and now. That's amazing. He's gonna go down his puzzle. The Ogre Pawn makes sense. As right now, what do? I can actually paralyze his entire team now. Yeah, there's nothing that wants to take a paralysis now that, I've been able to pick this thing off. So that is really good. I'm gonna pick this thing off. Makes sense. He's gonna go for the cudgel. Come on, there we go. And he's still gonna be able to take that very well, and he's gonna be able to pick this thing off, and that's genuinely amazing. That is amazing on a lot of levels. Because granted, while he will be able to go out into Tornadus, Harrian here and now, the fact remains unchanged.
He edited over it and just not it out.
Will now be 100% healthy, specifically for that Rev Room of his. which is very, very good to me. But who's he gonna go out into now is the question. I guess he could go out into Tornadus and try to pick me off with the Sludge Bomb, which makes sense. But if he does that, then I just go out in my Dragon Ball afterwards, right? Okay, he's gonna take Stealth Rock damage. That's good. That is very good. I have no business whatsoever letting my Rotom Fan take the hit, so I'm actually just gonna flop out here now. And he still has Pokemon present for me to, you know, get myself back up to a comfortable amount of HP on. So this is fine. He's gonna go for a Quick Wind Star, makes sense. He's gonna do a pretty decent chunk of damage. Even if he gets a speed drop on me, that's irrelevant. As right now, my play here is to just click Stone Edge. He's gonna swap out. Okay, that's fine. It's honestly fine by me. Because even if you go out into your Dripplin,
were you not Heat Wave?
I don't think that is of much concern to me. Okay, that's good damage.
Were you not Heat Wave, Chimpact? I don't remember if it was Heat Wave. It might not have been Heat Wave. Was it not Heat Wave? Where is this? No Heat Wave. Ah.
Very good damage, actually.
Huh.
And because you're heavy duty boots, you are not unburdened. And that is what makes this,
that version wasn't Heat Wave?
That is what makes this a very good situation for me, all things considered. If you want to if he terrestrializes here, no, he's not going to terrestrialize. Okay, cool. And Stone Edge is going to be able to pick this thing off, and Metal Face is actually popping off right now. That's pretty amazing. Okay, my Metal Face besting the Dribblem definitely was not.
No, you definitely had Heat Wave. Are you on the version you showed me? Hello? That's wild. He said no Heat Wave on Ramadan. It's crazy. He didn't?
On my bingo cards, that's for sure.
He can't fire Ben. He's right.
Okay. His final Pokemon are now his Revavroom, his Screamtail, and his Tornadus. Okay, he's gonna go out in his Tornadus, makes sense. Because that is realistically his only way of ensuring that I don't get much of a free switch in. Like, into my Rotom Fan and pain splitting all this health back. But here, yeah, I don't have any other player attacking this thing off. That was like originally my plan as it is. As he's gonna go for Grass Knot, as Metal Face is gonna be able to survive that. We're gonna land 3 Stone Edges in a row. Metal Face, what are you doing, man?
That boy hit Rock Tomb, Gunk Shot.
Okay, that's
3 Stone Edge.
I think we have a very good potential winning this. But obviously, can't count our chickens before they hatch. Kokazem, which is the Screamtail. Okay, you're a problem, sir. You are very much a problem. But I think here, my play is to 100% go out in my Addison. Because I'd rather not give you any free turns of potentially setting up if you happen to be that set, you know? He's gonna go for Flamethrower. Cool. That's not gonna do anything to me. That is free. Come on, no! That is... You gotta be kidding me. Why did that happen? I'm literally playing to my outs, guys, and this is... it's fine. That is very unfortunate. It's fine. I can still play around this. But this does potentially complicate things, I would say. He's gonna solve up, huh? Without Flamethrower. Well, unfortunately for you, that's not gonna work, my guy.
Good encore.
Yeah. Cool. So now, I think my play here 100% is going out into my Dragapult. That's literally my only play right now. 3 turns. Damn it. Huh? What? I switched out!
Oh no, he timed out!
I switched out! I literally clicked A. I hate Game Freak. I hate Game Freak so much. I'm kidding. But that is really unfortunate though. Okay. Ah, man.
Jeez. Wait, he gave him encore and he gave him all his turns. Jeez.
But it does kind of blow that the prospect
he clicked A before he hit 0? That's wild.
Right now because of what just transpired. Ah, man. That is so lame. You gotta be kidding me, dog. Oh, man. One more turn of encore left as it is. I'm gonna have to click play rough regardless, right? Yeah. Ah. I can't believe I just timed out there. Alright, cool. Play rough is gonna be able to get disconnect. Will it break the substitute though? It is gonna break the substitute. Cool. It is gonna break the substitute, which is pretty decent.
My boy Uzi never misses.
Turn literally just ruins everything because I think we actually could. I mean, I don't wanna jinx it, but it's not looking too hard right now. But
I don't think it's looking that bad.
Again, so your sub, Flamethrower, Combine, and Dazzling Gleam, I would assume. Because yeah, like the thing is, guys. Okay, so he's gonna lock himself into Razzle Dazzle, which makes sense. Okay, no, that's fine actually. That is pretty fine because now what I can do is actually click Knockoff, and essentially go out in my treads afterwards, spam EQ till I can no more, and try to pick this thing off with my a Pokemon whose name I can't recall right now. Because that's how flabbergasted I am right with what's transpiring. Come on. Unfortunately, Addison is gonna drop. 2 turns of encore left though. Okay. Can still pull this back. Okay, Dazzling Gleam does not pick on my Rotom Fan. So I think I understand what my sequence is right now. 2 turns, right? Yeah, okay. I think I see it. I think I see my key towards getting out of this. I'm gonna Pain Split, first of all. I'm gonna get myself back up to a decent amount of health. Yep, Dazzling Gleam is gonna come up. Are you serious?
Oh, jeez, bro.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Does this game not want me to win?
I can hit him up, Benjamin.
It's right now.
We don't really talk like that. We're like neutrals, but I can hit him up.
If this ain't highway robbery, bruv, I don't know what it is. I can survive the modest Dazzling Gleam from there. I don't know. Come on. The thing is, like, Screamtail is a really fat Pokemon as it is. And you could go like, oh, you know, why didn't you have Heavy Slime? Because, like, I needed Earthquake to just drop that Iron Hands.
Who's this sad woman singing in the background?
Unfucking believable. You know what? If that's how this game is gonna be, then there's nothing else for me to do. Like, as much as I'm hurting right now from like Dragon Dance and not Dragon Darts. Man. Don't hurt me. Thank you. I can't believe this is happening though.
You did play this versus me, I remember.
I literally clicked A. I literally clicked A to ensure that I would not get stuck in that, to make sure I could go out in my Rotom Fan. The game does not acknowledge it. I go out into my, like, and now he gets a crit too. I think that's the universe's way of, if that's the universe's way of playing with me, then so be it, I suppose. Doesn't make things any less. Bruh. Wait, what? He go for substitute. I can Infiltrator. Hold on a second.
Chimp.
Oh my god. Come on. Phantom Force, please. Please pick this thing up. Please. I think of you.
Chimpact.
Come on. It's gonna be able to knock out the Scrimtail when it's dead, and just like that, we are very likely in a position of finally being able to win this one. Okay, that's amazing. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Like,
Chimp.
That threw me for a whole ass loop, but it looks like I'm gonna be able to win this. So to guarantee myself the victory, your Steel, Fire, and Grass. So based on that, I mean, my play right now is to click Dragon Darts as it is. So yeah, Darts is gonna be able to do a pretty decent amount of damage to him. And here, yep, he's gonna go for a shift here. Makes sense. As right now, I don't know, guys. This is gonna be a pretty nerve-wracking final sequence. But I do think that we can actually win this. The reason why I clicked Dragon Darts, by the way, guys, is because it didn't kill. But if he doesn't have much speed investment, then I actually do take him out, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Phantom Force here. Come on, Ocelot. Will you be able to outspeed it? Come on, Ocelot, please. Please come through. Please come through. I need you to come through right now. There's a reason why I drafted you round 1. You are the best draft league Pokemon of all time. And there's really nothing else for me to say other than this season has been such a fun. We're gonna be able to outspeed him. Oh my god. We're gonna be able to outspeed him. We're gonna take down the Rev Room, and just when things are looking like entirely grim to the point of no return, Dragon Ball is going to be able to clinch this game, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I mean, Chimpact never should have subbed. What he should have done was just switch hard to Reverum, because Reverum lives +1 Phantom Force, knocks you out Iron Head, and then because of all the hacks he got on you, Screamtail beats the last two. That's wild.
People of all kinds, Glad Titans have now punched their ticket to finals. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was such a nerve-wracking game.
I mean, he wouldn't be in that situation if he didn't get crits on you, obviously. But, like, yeah, that was, because, like, the only move... You don't have Steel Wing anymore. The only thing you could do is Phantom Force. That was wild. What do you have in the back after this? Yeah, it's just these guys. That was wild. What do you mean... Would it live forcing the darts? It's on the turn that Dragapult goes. On the turn that Dragapult goes for Phantom Force, because that's the only move that Dragapult can hit Screamtail with. You go a hard Reverum while it goes into the other dimension. And then it hits you. It never dies. Persian never came out, yeah. It was Thunderwave Persian, so it could have been crazy with some Thunderwave late game.
Like, especially with that end sequences with Screamtail, like, I would not be surprised if he would have survived the +1 Phantom Force.
But I mean, he wouldn't have been in those situations had he not been, what's it called anyway? Had he not gotten lucky with crits, so.
If his Screamtail
was a good game.
More so like
besides that,
then Phantom Force actually would have killed him out from the range, but the substitute very much made this game 100% over. But hey man, like things were looking very, very grim, and the fact that we came through is something that I'm very, 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 very happy about. But yeah, GG to you, Chimp.
Yeah, I'm burned too.
A pretty special feeling. The fact
literally
that, the biggest draft league in semifinals, 2 Muslim pies who are fasting in the month of Ramadan, ended up leaving it all out there. And the fact that I was able to, get the job done is something I'm just very, very happy about and just very grateful for. So yeah, we're now in the finals. We want just one more game left, and I don't know exactly what's next for yours truly, whether we'll finish the story or not. But it has been an absolute pleasure.
I know what's next, Uzi. Don't worry. Let me tell you, buddy. It's gonna be you versus Envy in finals. And you know what? Your story is not going to be done because unfortunately at the end of the road, both you and Envy still have one more to beat. It don't matter if either of you guys win. I'm right here waiting in the next draft league. If you ain't beating me in finals, the story continues. Book 2. Are you doing a true grand finals? Hell no. Nah. I'll see him in whatever next draft league we do. I hope you guys have enjoyed SPL, of course. Please. I don't think that's how it works. Chef Pauly, it actually does work that way. It does. For the book, for the story, it does. Because you guys might think it's Uzi writing this story, but it's been me, the author, this whole time. It has been me. I've been writing this story. For my first name is Uzi. Uzi, Joey, Anthony. What the fuck else did he say? It was me, Barry. Where am I?
Champion, MV, A-Drive, Mega Mogwai, Joseph Fontaine, Santos Escobar, Anthony, but not a single...
The first name is Uzi. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. Good luck to Uzi and MV in finals. I'm excited to watch. I'm happy if either of them win. Either of them win. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good game. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow on a stream. Oh, Golden, good luck, buddy, and the rest. Peace, guys.